Oh, you poor baby. Well, you guys, look at this. You ready for it? Wait. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, it looks the same. But the announcement is this. Today is February 1st, 2023. It's the 1-year anniversary of the DDE HQ. 1 year. And what a year it's been. What's also happening today is it's Mike S's first day as full-time DDE. February 1st, that's the date on the contract. Today, he's coming. We have a lot of work to do. And the big thing we're doing today is the Huracan Super Trofeo Evo reveal. That was a video, obviously, Damon had planned. And Damon's unfortunately sick, so I'm gonna make that video today. And we need to get a plan. We're gonna film it here in the studio. We're gonna do some sexy stuff on the streets with it, some montage piece. And I really need to think through the whole video form, because usually it's Damon and I. And Damon's typically the one who takes on the cinematic portion of the video. Not that I'm not capable, it's just not what I'm inherently good at. I have to work a lot harder. I don't naturally see things. I have to kind of like close my eyes and disappear into the great void and come back with a vision. And yeah, so we're gonna get that set up. We have to go spend some money today. We need to get some studio lights because we have an idea for a thumbnail that's gonna require, I need to move all these cars. That one's dead, I need to get that one running. Move the cop car out of the way, and then I'm gonna put some cars on the lift and then get some studio lighting to make a really cool thumbnail. And to do that, I need to obviously move the cars, move all the parts over here, make sure there's no junk in the way, clean it up. Go back to the camera store in the last store's video, buy some studio lights, and I don't think I need anything else. So, Mark.
Hi.
It's you, me, and Mike today. It's Mike's first day today.
Dude, I'm so
Yeah, he's
excited.
late, by the way. It's at 9 a.m. I'm joking. He's grabbed the car from his shop.
Okay, cool.
So during the transition, we'll be using some of Mike's shop, some of his tools. He's going to maintain that for his personal stuff. So we'll be kind of doing a little bit of back and forth. The goal is to do everything here. But we need to get tools. We need to get all these things set up. But today, you and I need to go get some lights. We need to get a satin car cover.
Okay. I think we might have a Lamborghini car cover.
No, we need to get the one with satin drapes, so sexy, right?
Fancy one. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Because
get one of the ones that they have at August, so you can press the button and stand there for 5 minutes.
We need.
That thing is slow as
We
hell.
need. That's the kind of cover we want just without the box. We need to find something that sells just a satin cover. I don't know.
Okay.
But we basically have an hour and a half till the car gets here, and then that's the only video we're filming today. Originally I planned to do 2, but I want to get this one right. And then you, me, and Mike are gonna do the montage, driving.
Yes.
So we need to storyboard out what that looks like.
Okay.
I'm not like Damon, right? In the moment, yeah, I'm like, I need to like go at 1:11. I put my shoe on.
Yeah.
Transition to 1:12. Hard cut. Day, exterior, night.
Yeah.
Left shoe on.
That'll be fun.
Interior, continuous, sipping car. So back when I was a young lad, I used to write screenplays.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I'm a good storyteller, not by words, but by letters, because I talk too fast and I kind of mumble a little bit. But when I sit there and kind of figure out dialogue, I love Quentin Tarantino movies. So when I would tell a story, it'd be more around that.
Yeah.
So I thought I'd be a screenwriter, then I learned quickly that's not a thing. It is and it isn't. Like, it's a whole industry, and it's not like, I got good content, you're hired. It's like, who do you know? Who's your uncle? What leverage do you have on somebody? Mm-hmm. So that quickly, I mean, I shouldn't say that. I didn't pursue it. I wrote a screenplay, never did anything with it. I wrote 3. One was called Pen Ed. One was called, no, it was 2. One was called Pen Ed, one was called Bullets.
Okay.
The Bullets one was like a Guy Ritchie, those 3 stories intertwined. Mm-hmm. And then Pen Ed was about a guy who wanted to go get a college degree, and he found out that if you go to prison, that you can get one for free.
Yeah.
So he tries to get arrested to get a college degree from prison, so he can get a really good job when he gets out. And if I thought about reading some of it in a stories channel, but it's 2006 I wrote it.
Yeah.
No.
Is it up anywhere?
No, it is in paper, locked away. So we need to have a powwow to figure out the montage scene. This video might probably go up before, I don't know, possibly after. I'd like to post this video tomorrow.
Which stories video?
No, the Huracan reveal. If I could get Jamie on the horn, be like, "Hey, Jamie, how you doing?"
Yeah.
Now, to be fair, we haven't made a video in a while,
Have it to you by 5.
so I kind of want to do the video like it opens up, cars in the garage with a cover on it, and it's a little bit cinematic leading into it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then I'm with the car and say Mike.
Yeah.
And before we reveal the car, I want to share the story why we built the car. And not only the tribute we talked about for Ken, but also like why we built the car from the get-go around Damon's dream. Around Huracan was pretty much what started the channel. People say it's a 458, but when things started taking steam, it was a Huracan. Damon and I spent 4 years and probably 100,000 kilometers in a Huracan. I was in his passenger seat long before I was even an owner of the company.
Yeah.
When I was working at Starbucks. So there's a piece of that where it's like, yeah, we screw around and joke around a lot on the channel, but this video's gonna be different because it's real. Like, it's easy to forget what you have when you have it. But last night I was lying in bed, and I was going through my Instagram before Reel. They converted everything to Reels. Any video you had now is a Reel, right? Yeah. So I was going through my old Reels, which are videos. I was watching videos from 2017, 16, 15, of where I was with Damon, and even before that, and remembering where I was at in my life and how happy I was, unhappy I was, and lost. I was super skinny. I'm like a different person now. And a lot of that came from me making tough choices in my personal life, but as well as like this company, you guys. Obviously, Damon gave me opportunity, and then me putting myself out there in front of a camera and being more open. And now I'm like overconfident.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was really, really, really in my 20s. I was really insecure. Like I've made this huge transition, and that car is a lot of like a symbol of that journey. Now we have this Super Trofeo, the car Damon wanted to build years ago. That kind of like the ultimate Huracan with the VF engineering supercharged, where it's fast, and we have some cool stuff planned for it. So the video we filmed today isn't going to be like a ha ha and punch Mike in the balls. It'll have elements of that, but it's more going to be like, this car is a symbol of a lot of things for us. So we'll film that, pull the cover off, and then we'll film something like just in a shop, like a little kind of montage, then transition that into like a driving montage.
Yeah.
So we got to figure out what shots we want, where we want to have them. Obviously, we'll do it around here. The car isn't PPF'd yet.
Okay.
And it's just fresh paint, so we can't rip around. I'll be careful with it.
No gravel?
No gravel sliding around. I made a joke to Damon last night on the phone. I was like, I got an idea. Take it to the Hoonigan Burn Yard.
Yeah.
And I do donuts at night.
Put it against the wall.
and just destroy it. He's like, did you get good views? I'm like, no, I didn't film it. I got excited, didn't hit record. So we'll do the montage, then come back, and then go over the car from the spec perspective. So I think we tell the story about the car, reveal the car, montage, come back, and then go over like, okay, Mike, talk to me about like, what have you modified? Because we mentioned it a few times about how you can't just build that car into a street car. Yeah. But it's not just the body kit, the modify parts of the lift system. And there's more to it, and latches and all that stuff. So I'll get Mike to kind of go over all that. And then Mike made some custom pieces for it. So all in all, that'll be a well-rounded video. And then that's the video done. And then we need to make another one tomorrow. Yeah. And the next day, and the next day. I have an idea for tomorrow. Okay. Involving the cop car.
Oh, that should be fun.
This is a very long clip, but this is the behind the scenes. Like, yeah. This is literally I like to call it a production meeting. We're pretty casual here, but for me to film a vlog the way this vlog needs to be filmed, I have to think it through. I can't do it in the moment. I'm good at humor in the moment. Like my comebacks are always just like, for whatever reason, I'm really good at talking shit and dialogue in the moment. Yeah. But as far as like the flow of a video, like when I used to do vlogs without Damon, I always had the video, every scene in my head played out, like how I was gonna film everything. And not so much on the theatrical side of it, but more on like the structure of the story. Like, okay, I'll say this, we'll do that. Okay, we'll do this. And as I'm filming, I know what our runtime's at. So like, we need to make sure it's a 15-minute video. Where we're at right now, and I do the math. Okay, we need to add a few more things to it, but also not make it redundant and boring. Yeah. Get to the point. It is a science making a YouTube video. It's not like you just grab the camera and you go, DDE!
Yeah, and the tough thing too is it's like, on top of actually having to film the video, there's those extra things where it's like, well, let me make sure maybe I get some stories to tease what we're doing or to show off what we're doing. Let me make sure I get a thumbnail. The amount of things that we've done where it's like, this is super sick, and then Dan will be like, let me get a thumbnail, and I'm like, I completely forgot to do that.
And like, without a thumbnail, like, it'll make or break the video. So, yeah. In fact, today we'll probably spend an hour to get the thumbnail. Well, maybe more
At
actually.
least.
But it's also just a really cool photo.
Yeah.
Which we don't put a lot of emphasis into photography because it's not how we convert to an income. But there's value in having some cool photos. So we have an idea for the photo shoots. We have to go buy some studio lights. I talked about this earlier. We have to buy some lights.
Yes.
We have to move all the cars around, clean the shop up, and then we have to play with it. And we'll get Damon on FaceTime to kind of give us feedback because he has a really good eye for it. And we'll go from there. So Mark has his computer open.
Yeah, dude.
Hasn't worked in 2 years, but he looks the part. Right? Look at this. Dude, the Mary Kay Durango's here again. or it didn't leave.
We did sell Mary Kay as a family as a kid.
Did you really?
Yeah, dude. Like my mom, she got.
Did she get pink Cadillac?
She didn't, bro. Yeah.
Mom gave up.
The Mary Kay headquarters is in Cyprus, where I live.
Is it really?
It is. So, as a kid, when it was bigger, I would see like a bunch of little Cadillacs driving around with the Mary Kay logo on it.
The hustle is real. I feel like major deja vu right now, that being back at this camera shop.
Well, yeah.
So far, from a business perspective, we're out. We made no content for the main channel. We had no sponsored videos, and we spent, well, yesterday was $5,000. What's today going to be? How much are these studio lights worth?
It'll be less than $5,000. We'll probably.
Well, it better be less than.
We'll probably end up dropping like, I don't know, like 8. I'll give it 600. 600.
Okay, that's less than 5,000.
Yeah,
so
600.
you're not wrong, but I thought you gave me a bit more reassurance than that. Oh yeah, we're gonna save some money today.
At 900.
Oh god, we're gonna go back to this fucking camera store. Yeah. They are cool here. I'll give them that. You love it, Mark's back in Disneyland. Hi, Mark.
Hi.
Bore me with the details. What are we getting right now?
So we were just discussing the thumbnail idea, but then you also were like, we might want to use those follies for something else.
Yeah, don't spend money on something that we won't ever use ever again just for one thumbnail. We want some lights we can use for, like if Mike's working on a car, we want to light up the set of the area.
Yeah.
No.
So what we'll probably want to do, this is a 200 here. We have 2 150s at the shop. The lower the number, the less bright it is. So we're going to try and either get one of these 200s. This one's on sale, so this might be a good option. Or get a 300 of these Godox brands. I've worked with them a whole bunch. They're really stable.
The light stays on, doesn't turn off, so it's stable?
Stays on, doesn't turn off. It'll run for like 10 hours.
That's
and
impressive.
overheat.
We've built a light that won't turn off. You know? The light bulb in your house has worked for 100 years, and they figured that out with the filament and a bulb. But these guys take technology one step further, and it won't turn off on you.
Yeah, dude.
That's
sick,
pretty impressive, man. Like,
That's pretty sick.
That's cutting edge stuff, man.
Yeah.
It won't
You
turn
can
off.
hook a battery up to it, which is nice.
I'm being sarcastic.
Yeah.
Okay. What's this one? This is fun. And it's on sale.
That's an LED panel. LED panels are really great for shooting interviews and stuff like that. That's what I used to use. But
Price, dude.
no, but you won't want to use them because they're not as bright.
We don't get it for anything ever?
This is perfect because we're trying to shoot.
This
Like,
was 49. This is a ring light for $45.
if you want this for your stories vlogs, you can walk around with it on a tripod, carry it around. But yeah, we want a spotlight. These are great if we're shooting like stationary stuff. This is great if we're trying to shine a light in a specific direction.
Well, we wouldn't want that for lighting up a car for filming?
To light up a car, well, we could do it with one of these. You just have to put like a little attachment on it.
Is that included?
No,
Do you work for a lighting company?
no. Well, we already have the attachment.
Do we need a boom thing for a microphone?
Do you want to show us the picture again? I feel like we do have a 300.
Huh. That's a lot of stuff for lights. A green screen. There you go. Mark's getting nervous right now.
I just got a spam
Is it
text saying my
25?
subscription.
This is
2020.
know what it
Okay,
is.
so you have 3 of those.
3 of those.
Yeah, 3 of the 25s and 2 of the
2 of the 10s.
I'm not joking. He needs to get at least $1 off. He needs to get something. Because that's business. This is commerce. We're in a recession now.
You want that 25?
Cutbacks are coming. If Mark doesn't get a deal on this, then cutbacks will start with him. I'm joking.
Salary. On the extension cord.
What'd you-
We got your $1 off.
What'd you do?
10% discount on this.
That's what you
We
negotiated.
got the $1 off right there.
Mark,
That was just the look.
Mark,
That was just on look.
we just spent $2,000 to make a thumbnail.
That was just the look alone, Dave.
That's right, you guys. For a thumbnail. Okay, it's 12:30. I've not shot a single piece of content for the main channel. It's all prep. So I have to move basically all the 720 out here. Hold on. By the way, I have a lighting designer right now that came in and measured to tear all this shit down. and do a bunch of like LED panels, like more studio grade for the whole shop. Will that happen? All depends on the price. I really have no concept. They could come back and say $5,000 or $50,000. I don't think I would spend $50,000 right now. These lights were 12, but they fail. And it's no fault of the person that installed them. It's just the product has so many junctions that it can arc, and they're all known for doing that. So it's just really annoying. But in any event, Mike will be here soon with the car. I'm not gonna show you guys the car in this video because I don't know if the vlog will come up before this comes out. Ideally, yes, but my goal is that tomorrow morning the reveal goes up, which means that Jamie's have to work late, as well as Mark and myself. It's 12:30 and we haven't even started rolling yet. However, it's not a complicated video as far as once it's all organized, I could probably bang this out in 2 hours. It's just getting to that point. So, and move all this crap and move all the cars into these top 3 lifts. What I'm gonna do is, it's really hard to get a car on here, and I don't think for the picture it makes sense. So what I plan on doing is putting the car there, there, and there. Hey, what'd you get for lunch?
I got Del Taco again.
Do you ever eat healthy or you always eat shit?
Well, when I'm in a rush like we are right now, I just grab
Is that
whatever.
diet soda?
No, it's just Sprite.
He's young, enjoy it. Battery's out in the cop car, so Mark's gonna jump it real quick. Somebody, how the lights are hooked up is a constant draw on it. So we're just gotta do that. I already moved the Mercy. The 2 vented doors out, Mercy's next. And then, yeah, I gotta figure this out. I think originally I was gonna put the cars in the lifts 2, 3, 4, but I think we're gonna do 1, 2, 3 next to the door. I can kind of frame the car in there with the side lighting, but. It's 1 o'clock. So the battery's so low on this thing, it's freaking out. Watch me turn the wheel. It's like barely trying to turn the wheel because it's putting so much load on the motor.
Yeah.
Do 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 do. Watching you.
You can't prove a damn thing.
Cut the shit. It won't turn off.
Dude, just turn off the car.
It will not
Dave,
turn
turn
off.
off the car.
Yeah, it's got a dead battery, so it's all messed up. Well, I'll put it the tough guy away, hey? All right, come on.
Yes.
Mr. Essa, welcome.
Well,
Day 1.
thank you. Here. There's nothing in here.
There's nothing to do.
So I'll just sit here and twiddle my fingers.
We, well, lots of broken things, the cop car for one. But jokes aside, we're filming the reveal video, and we went and bought some studio lighting for $2,000 because Mark wanted the best stuff. So this thumbnail's gotten pretty expensive, but we're gonna put Mercy up here, Aventador S here, SVJ here, and have the Huracan here with a LED on either side. And this will be kind of the thumbnail from this perspective, and that way it's full cars, not a gap. The Mercy has a dead battery. Mark is not qualified to do whatever it is he's doing right now.
He's figuring it out though. We'll see how it goes.
Black to red, red to black. Well, there's a jump point in the back of the car. So this is the battery access, but you jump it from the back of the car. There'll be a pull for positive.
Okay.
So ironically, Mike, today is the 1-year anniversary of us getting this shop. It was 1 year ago today. So if we do the math on it, we burnt $160,000 and plus the renovations, plus everything else.
Yeah. So
To
some
accomplish-
upgrades, but a lot of rent to store a few cars.
And that car's not even ours. I gave his eviction notice and he hasn't replied to me yet.
How does this work?
How's what work?
How do I open the trunk?
Okay, so there's a handle right there in the thing. Pop that up. Nope, nope, you had it, you were on it.
So
You were so on it. No, no,
Open the door
cold,
down, like,
cold, hot. Now, it's not our car, so it really doesn't matter what you do at this point. Jokes aside, it's our friend's car, we'll be next to him. Now, there is there's a battery point there, yeah.
Oh, well, so that was,
Is it off?
it was on.
Oh, it's on, yeah, it's dead.
Yeah.
These things suck up so much power to turn over too.
Yeah.
It's like a small village's freaking generator right
You
there.
could power the electricity grid and the entire Vietnam with that thing.
So there's our positive point, right? I see, Mike's a professional. So I don't know what I'm talking about right now, but I really don't. We're just gonna cover it in battery acid and hope for the best. And this one's gonna go in the most pain in the ass spot, which is the end lift. So while they mess with that, I will mess with this. By the way, shout out to Ben Pack for sponsoring us. Ben Pack, I appreciate the trust and support. We are now making these things work for us as intended from day one. I love it is it literally popped twice and it shoots flames. Like the Mercy had to get hot, like hot. But this thing is just like, whoop, 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 whoop. Even when it's not even that warm, it was warm enough for that though. All right, let's grab the FPJ because that was so easy. Already spending that company money, hey?
Yep.
Is that what we just had?
Well, this is a good one.
Oh, I had a bad one? Well, I don't know, Mike.
I know, but that's why I'm here.
Where's the one I had before? Can I see it? Just compare the differences?
So this one, I don't know. I don't know the brand, but it didn't work. So
You know what that might be? It's not a good enough ground. I had that problem once.
I got it on the chassis ground, but I think the batteries are so dead that we gotta put the big charger on it to get it enough.
Should we skate it over to get it out of the way? Or is that a waste of time?
If we can put it in neutral, we can roll it forward and then we can at least
I think they are.
Oh, let me put this back on.
She is not taking a charge today, so we are going to do the original plan, the painful plan, and we're going to skate it over there and push it on. And it'll sit there until Steve comes to collect his car. Meanwhile, Mike's... Whoa. We got a carrying case in this one?
Dude, yes. That's what makes it so cool. Because the other one that we got was the first generation, but this is copying another lighting company that has these sick bags. Yeah, it's sweet.
How often do you take a
buy
light with
stuff
you?
like-
Were you taking this on vacation with you?
No, you put it in, like, if you need to put it in your car. It's like,
Just toss it in the back and let it roll around. Let's go.
Yeah, good luck. So these ones I prefer over the other one. Unfortunately, I didn't have two of them because it has this pack here. So you do all your light adjustments on here. This will hang from the light stand. And then the other thing, you send...
Oh, I thought that was a battery.
No, you can hook a battery up to it right here. It's a V-mount. Click on that. But this one, let's say we're like, it's all the way up high and we're like, it's a little too bright. Okay, bring it down, and then you're like 2% down.
Right.
Send it back up. It's a little too flat, like, it's annoying. So you can do it on here.
These skates have become very, very handy. This is how we got the 720 GTR back to Canada. We're watching Damon and I apologize for calling it an S. I just go by the insurance company's documents for the car. But we're gonna skate this thing like it's a Christian Slater movie from 1992. Put it over here.
So, yeah, I think we'll probably push the front end this way. Because we want to go back and go that way.
Reverse entry, a true champion.
It's the only way to do it. Alright, that's swing it over. We get to that. Now we gotta swing the back end over. But just, you want to get there and just watch the front end, make sure we don't hit the tires. Are we getting close up there?
No, you're good. Yeah, you're good.
Sorry, now we can come back. Alright, so we need to start swinging this over. Push the front end over, Tim.
Wow, Steve, your car is awesome.
Go uphill now.
That's probably good, isn't it?
You know, if you live in here, most of the cars.
Hell yeah.
School's blue now, so let me know when to stop.
Okay, keep going. Stop.
That was easy.
No problem.
All right, it is now 2 o'clock. We have yet to roll a single frame for the vlog. But you know what though? That's what it takes to set the scene. The scene of the crime anyway. And then there were 3. Park. And a quick 3 hours later, the car's in position. Ironically, we couldn't get the satin cover, but this is the Aventador cover, and it fits that massive wing at the back. Now, you guys have seen, obviously, the car with the kit on it, but it's painted and it has wheels, and that is the big reveal for the vlog. So I'm not gonna show it to you guys now. Stay tuned for that. If you've already seen it, then you already know, and this is redundant. The car's set up here, and Mark is doing some lighting back there. Oh shit, that's bright.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Hold on.
You get what you pay for.
Okay, Mark, walk us through what's going on here. By the way, it is now, it's like 3:30.
So yesterday you went and you bought a new camera.
We went, we
You
bought a new
went
camera.
and you took out your credit
We-
card and your van and you went to go replace
I almost
the camera.
smashed that TV. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Keep going.
Yeah, so you went and you bought a new camera, and it turns out that our culprit was actually the audio cable.
Which is worth how much money?
Maybe $5 if you want to spend a lot. And the camera was about $5,000 or so. But you know what? At least we have a backup now.
We have 2 of those cameras. Damon left one in Canada.
Yeah, I know.
We have 3 now.
I know.
You have a
But
backup,
we have
a
a
backup for
backup.
the backup.
So just in case, I don't know, on Gumball or something like that.
We have a Tito Jackson now.
What?
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 He's a backup for his brother,
That's
wasn't
true.
he? Yeah,
That's
backup for the backup?
Yeah.
For the Jackson 5?
So now we can use one for like random fun things, and if it gets broken, it gets broken.
It's not my money anyway.
Let's just go. How much is $5,000 if you're watching this right now? In the comment section below, talk about what $5,000.
$5,000?
What's $5,000 mean to you? How much month rent is that? Is that, a vacation in Mexico?
Do you
That's
want
time to go right now,
you
though.
want to take it back? I'm sure they
Well,
still-
no, I mean, we need
I'm
it.
sure-
We must have a backup.
100%. 100% they
Okay,
still have
we
it.
need to film this fucking vlog. Let's go.